Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4MATIC, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC is one of the highest-ranking luxury compact SUVs. It has an exceptionally lavish cabin, lots of features, a supple ride, and a good predicted reliability rating. The 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC class is a compact luxury SUV that can seat up to 5 people. It comes standard with a 241 horsepower, turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine and a 9-speed automatic transmission. Rear and all-wheel drive versions are offered, as well as a coupe-like body style with a sloping roofline over the rear doors. Like the standard GLC, the GLC Coupe features a top-notch interior fitted with soft leather, decorative wood, and metal accents, and some of today's most advanced entertainment technology. Tech innovation continues with automatic driving features which are available even on the base trim. The 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe is a compact luxury SUV offered in 4 trim levels. At the top, we have the GLC 300, then we have the AMG GLC 43 Coupe, then we have the AMG GLC 63 Coupe, and finally the AMG GLC 63S Coupe. Since this review is on the 2019 GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe, we are only going to focus on its standard features. So, the base GLC 300 starts with that aforementioned turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that makes that 241 horsepower. But what I didn't mention before is that it makes 273 pound-feet of torque. We already know that it's made it to that 9-speed automatic transmission. It's got all-wheel drive. That's why it says the word 4MATIC. Standard features include 19-inch wheels, adaptive suspension dampening, a power liftgate, a sunroof, LED headlights, and keyless ignition. Inside is a power adjustable driver's seat with memory settings, heated front seats, 40-20-40 split power folding rear seats, simulated leather upholstery, a rearview camera, dual zone climate control, a 115-volt household style power outlet, a 7-inch central display screen, Mbrace Connect, which includes smartphone app integration, and an 8-speaker sound system with HD radio and 2 USB ports. An optional premium package adds blind spot monitoring, keyless entry, and satellite radio. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4MATIC. It's the base model. Now, real quick before we take a look at these gallery images, the interior and the exterior, I want to mention that I just did a recent first look review of the new upcoming 2020 Mercedes-Benz GLB. It's their compact crossover SUV. If you're interested in that video, I'll put a link up in the corner right now. Okay, so let's jump into these exterior photos. Here they're clearly showing a basic shot of the GLC Coupe, a nice shot of it actually, and you can see that coupe-like roofline, how the roofline starts to slope at the bottom. I was reading in some other literature that, and that's really the only space where this SUV seems a little cramped. The back end is very, very attractive. I like the chrome around the exhaust tips and right above the exhaust. It's really nice. The GLC is attractive. I think I do like these coupe-like SUVs. I do actually like the BMW X6 as well, which is also a coupe-like SUV. Here they're showing the rear view camera that's behind the Mercedes-Benz logo. And they're showing a nice shot of the wheels. We can see the cross-drill brakes. This one has the front parking sensors on it. Is that standard equipment? I can't remember. I don't think so. Here they're showing the drivetrain. And they say click for more info here, but there is actually no info there. So, yeah, we can just go through here real fast. All right, nice side shot. That looks like probably the AMG line. If you're familiar with Mercedes, then you know you can dress these out in a more luxurious look, or a more sporty look. The more luxury look usually has more chrome accents, and the AMG look or the more sporty look doesn't. This one looks like more of the AMG line, as does that one. This one looks more like a luxury. You can even tell by the wheels. They just look softer. Here's a nice shot of the interior. I don't know how much, I don't know if I want that red, but it seems pretty nice in there. You can get the Designo upgraded leather. Probably not on the base model. That's probably for the AMG variants. The seats are very highly bolstered. I do like the whole center console there is really, really nice. You got that ambient backlighting you can see right here behind that center console. You can see it on the door trim panels as well. Oh, check this out. Look at this. Oh, I thought that looked like the floor mat, and it looked like it was crooked. Never mind. Mercedes has had this little net down here on their cars forever, maybe since the 80s, maybe even before that. That's been a Mercedes-Benz thing for a very long time. Here they're showing the infotainment system, and actually it looks like they're showing the dynamic settings for the transmission, like Sport, Sport Plus, Comfort Mode. These are your settings for your transmission, your driving dynamics. Here's a nice shot of a more luxury interior. You can certainly see the difference now between a more sport-oriented interior, those were probably AMG variants or an AMG Sport, versus this luxury one in this some shade of tan over here. It looks like there's a dual cup holder set up in the door pocket as well. You got your adjustable seats right up on the door. I like the seat adjustments up on the door because if they're down here between the door and the seat, you're oftentimes banging your knuckles. If you wear jewelry, you're banging your ring, your watch, all that stuff, tearing it up. You got to have the door open. So, yeah, it's nice that the seats adjust on the door panel. Here they're showing a nice shot of the cargo area with the second row seats completely folded down. And it looks quite spacious back there. They've got that cargo netting here. There's a huge net there. Does that come standard? Who knows? I'm not really sure. Here's a nice shot of the digital gauge cluster, or the instrument cluster, I should say, because this is not digital. These look to be analog gauges here. And then it looks these might be some kind of digital gauges here. And then you've got a whatever size information display place right here where they show a lot going on. So here showing, for example, the parking assist, which is kind of cool. Here they're showing the HVAC, your heating controls and all that. Here's your media for your radio, your navigation, all that. It's nicely integrated, very clean design and look. Oh, and here we go. If you watch my channel, I gotta say it. If you watch my channel, then you know I like digital speedometers and I like heads-up displays. You also know that I think BMW makes the best heads-up display, but this one here by Mercedes is no slouch. It looks quite nice. Here they look to be showing the Mercedes like the command center. It's kind of like, or sort of kind of like the iDrive scroller for BMW. This is a scroller here. Here kind of supports your hand, but you've got a back button here. You've got these hard buttons, these shortcut buttons that take you places. This looks like the feature that you can turn off the auto stop start feature for the engine right there. So pretty cool. You got your volume control, some kind of power button for something, your traction control, some kind of memory setting perhaps. And maybe this is for those drive dynamics, that Sport Plus comfort settings that we were seeing in another image. What else do we have? Here they're just showing that split folding seats from a different angle, and they almost fold pretty flat. That's actually not bad and appears to be the last slide. So let's move on and learn about some other features. Oh, here's something worth stopping to talk about when I was talking about that whole AMG line and da-da-da-da and all that there and appearance packages. So there's appearance packages, and they're basically just that. They don't give you any more performance. There's no more engine or anything like that. There's no more horsepower to be had. But if you get the AMG Night package, here's what it looks like. And as you can see, like, for instance, you've got the blacked out mirrors. You've got it's all blacked out here in the front fascia. It's all, you get where I'm going. It's got the black inserts on the wheels. It's all black in there. You get what I'm going. It's why they call it the Night package. And then on this package here, this is the AMG line. It sort of kind of looks the same, not quite as dark here in the front. It looks like you got a little brushed aluminum down here at the bottom. The wheels don't have those black inserts in the pockets there, and you have a body color side mirrors. So they look kind of close, but not exactly, and it was worth stopping to talk about that real fast. Okay, so let's talk features specifically about the 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe. We can see that it's got an MSRP, manufacturer suggested retail price, of $47,300. We've got a few quick specs right here. We've got an acceleration number. It says this SUV will accelerate with this 241 horsepower motor, remember, from 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds. It makes that 273 pound-feet of torque, like I said, and that aforementioned 241 horsepower. So let's look at these exterior colors, though. Let's talk exterior colors. This color here that we're looking at is black. Then we have polar white. You see a lot of them running around in polar white. Here's obsidian black. All right. We've got the iridium silver metallic. We've got the Mojave silver metallic. We have lunar blue metallic. And then there's brilliant blue metallic, followed by selenite gray metallic. And this is a Designo color. Designo is upgraded paints, upgraded leathers, upgraded woods, things like that for Mercedes-Benz. BMW does something similar, and it's called individual. So yeah, here's the cardinal red, which is a Designo color, and this one looks to be as well, which is one of my favorites, the diamond white metallic. I like that color lots. Okay, so let's talk about how this is going to work. What we're going to do here is we're going to check some specifications, and then we'll go over some key features of the 2019 GLC 300 4MATIC. We'll check out what available packages there are, and then we'll see what warranty and services are available for this vehicle. And then after we get through that, then we will do our build and price. Well, we will build, price, and option a 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe. So let's get started, talk about these specs. Well, we already know that it's a 5-seater SUV. It's got that 2-liter engine. I'm not going to mention the horsepower again. It's got the 9G 9-speed transmission. This vehicle gets 21 miles to the gallon in the city. We're talking fuel economy here. And we get 27 miles to the gallon on the highway. They don't tell us the mixed fuel economy, but that's probably somewhere around 25. 0 to 60 we know is 6.4 seconds. And then we have a cargo capacity, and I guess this is dependent upon if the seats are folded down. If the seats are up, then I bet the cargo capacity in the back is 17.6 cubic feet. And I bet you if the seats are folded down flat, then I bet you it's 49 and almost 49 and a half cubic feet of cargo capacity in the back of this vehicle. Okay, well, now let's talk exterior dimensions. It says overall length of the 2019 GLC Coupe is 186.3 inches. It's 63 inches tall. The wheelbase is 113.1 inches. It weighs just over 4,000 pounds. And with the mirrors, it's 82.5 inches wide. For interior dimensions, well, we already know about the seating capacity. It's for 5. Front headroom, everything's in inches. Front headroom is 38.9 inches. Leg room in the front is 40.8 inches. And shoulder room in the front is 57.3 inches. Now, in the rear, headroom is headroom, you don't even really lose an inch. The headroom is 38.3 inches in the rear, so even though it's got that sloped roof line, you wouldn't know it, would you? I guess not. Leg room in the rear is a little bit less at 37.2 inches. Shoulder room is 55.8 inches, and we already know that whole cargo capacity deal. Let's check engine specs really fast. This engine makes 241 horsepower at 5,500 RPM. It likes premium unleaded gasoline, just the good stuff. And as far as torque's concerned, it makes 273 pound-feet of torque. But here's the nice part. It makes it basically just off idle from 1,300 to 4,000 RPM. So that's real nice. It's got basically a 17.5 gallon 17.4 gallon fuel tank. Okay, let's go through these other specs really fast. So the drivetrain, we know it. It says 4MATIC in the name, so we know it's got all-wheel drive. It's got the 9-speed transmission. Performance, 0 to 60, 6.4 seconds. Towing capacity is 3,500 pounds. I don't know how much towing you really want to do. Chassis says 4-wheel independent, 4-link front, 5-arm multi-link rear suspension. It's got a rack and pinion, electronic power assist steering. Turning circle 38.7 feet. Wheel and tires, what is it running? 19-inch 5-spoke wheels, 8.5 by 19s front and rear. So that means you can certainly rotate your tires on this vehicle because it does not have a staggered tire setup. Okay, so we got through the specifications. The next thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the key features, right? There are 5 categories of key features for our 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe. That is a mouthful, isn't it? There's performance features, there's body design features, there's safety features, luxury features, and finally, multimedia features. So, without further ado, let's learn about these key features, and then we can move on and learn about the packages. So, key features under the performance category, this standard 2-liter engine, we already know all about it, don't we? Yep, we do. And I guess I had that right. Here's that standard Eco Stop-Start system that you can actually turn off. That's pretty cool. Here's the standard 4MATIC permanent all-wheel drive setup and the standard 9G-tronic automatic transmission that has the dynamic select system where you can select between Sport, Sport Plus, Comfort. We saw all that already, right? Right. Okay, so we talked about performance features. Now let's talk about body and design features. Now, they put the word optional up here, and I don't know why, because they're just talking about design features. So I didn't think these were optional, although the only thing I could possibly think of is that the GLC comes in 2 trims. It comes in this coupe that has the different roof line, and then it comes in a standard SUV configuration that has a taller roof line. So that's the only thing I could possibly think of that could be optional for design. But they'll also let us know it's got 19-inch wheels. You've got the power dome hood, right? They call this hood a power dome hood. The arching roof. It's got a confident stance because the stance is the width of the vehicle is pretty wide. It's got this, they call it a gloss black diamond block grille that's got these LED lights, and yeah, it's quite attractive. I think I don't really like it in this particular luxury trim. I like it more with the AMG line or the AMG look, but it's very attractive nonetheless. Here they're talking about the spacious cabin and its sporty edge. The wood veneer looks gorgeous in this cabin. We can see the blue ambient lighting. Of course, it comes in probably more than one color. It's quite nice in here. They say wide console cascades between the deeply contoured front seats. Here's that front console, and it does do that. It's quite nice in here. I like it a lot. What's the next slide? The body. They're talking about the construction of the vehicle, that they use high-strength steel, extruded and cast aluminum, advanced polymers, innovative acoustics, all of this to make a lightweight structure that boosts the safety, that gives you quiet comfort, and handling precision. So that's with part of the design there. And then here they're talking about an optional package. And we kind of talked about this, or we looked at the sliding of that optional AMG line or the night line package. And here's that AMG line. We can see those cross-stitched seats. I don't know if that's standard, but yeah, you get the brushed metal pedals, flat bottom steering wheel, and black headliner, AMG floor mats. Yeah, very, very nice. Look at the mats. They have like a contrast stitching on the outside edge, or they're just two-toned or whatever you call that, but they're pretty nice. So we went through all those. Let's take a look at safety real quick. Go through these a little faster. So standard, there's active brake assist. So this thing can monitor what you're approaching. And if it thinks you're going to hit something, it can even hit the brakes for you, and this works up to 65 miles an hour. Here's your emergency SOS if you get into an accident or something like that. You can contact trained experts 24/7. Here's the Mercedes Attention Assist. They're the first manufacturer of its kind. Other manufacturers have followed suit. I've mentioned it on the channel many times. Everybody's got this attention assist now that monitors your driving behavior, and if it thinks you're drowsy, it'll tell you basically to pull over. So Mercedes was the first with this technology. It's standard on the GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe, as is this crosswind assist. So this can help, this is part of the electronic stability program, and this helps detect, this can help, I guess, mitigate the effects of strong crosswinds on your vehicle. That's pretty cool. That's a cool feature. All right, now, speaking of more features, let's talk luxury features. We have the standard 14-way power driver's seat with memory. There's the standard dual-zone automatic climate control. There's the optional 3-zone climate control, so folks in the back can control their heating and cooling. And then there's the standard Mercedes Me. That's their app. Every manufacturer has an app. This app, like other apps that manufacturers have, remote start the car, door locking, unlocking, vehicle monitoring, stolen vehicle tracking, and a locator when you park. So just some of the features of that Mercedes Me. All right. And then lastly, let's talk multimedia features. Standard is the central controller and the 7-inch display. This is the 7-inch display. That central controller was right here. Here's that touchpad control. I guess this is the central controller, and then maybe the touchpad controller. This is available in the multimedia package, I guess. Maybe this whole thing over the top doesn't come with it. There's the optional command navigation with a larger screen. The other screen was 7 inches. This one's 8.4 inch. Then optional is a no-charge navigation map updates for 3 years, and this too is part of that whole multimedia package. So we have gone through all the key features. Now let's take a look at the packages. And real quick before we get into the packages, we can see that there's the AMG line, the night package, exterior package, and then when we get down to the bottom here, they've got all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These last 7 packages we're not even going to look at because really this is prepaid maintenance, prepaid maintenance, prepaid maintenance. Here's that Mercedes Me. That's that app stuff. And this, yeah, all that Mercedes. So it's Mercedes app stuff and prepaid maintenance. We're not going to take a look at that. We're just going to actually take a look at the real packages that you can option on our GLC 300. So with that said, let's take a look at the AMG line first. So the AMG line is $2,350. If we click this, we can get some images. So you get the AMG body styling, the 20-inch AMG multi-spoke wheels, the chrome diamond block grille, the sport brake system, upsized brakes, and then the AMG line interior. Does it come with that quilting, the diamond quilting interior seats? I'm not sure. You get the sport steering wheel, the brushed aluminum pedals. Yeah, that's what you get for that. That's $2,350 for the AMG line. Now, the night package is a little bit more, and it requires the AMG line package first. And then to that, because it's just a little bit more, it's $2,650. And then they add gloss black mirror caps, right? And then they add the multi-spoke wheels, but they have black accents. You see the black accents on the wheels. So really, it's negligible what the night package is adding. Then you've got the exterior lighting package. It's $800. It comes with the active LED headlamps. And it comes with adaptive high beam assist. All right. Then we have the leather seating package. Good deal. So it says that it's a no-cost option. Really? That's interesting. So you get leather seats for no-cost option. Then why not just give it to us? 14-way power front passenger seats with memory. Okay. So that's the leather seating package. That must be bundled in with something else. Here's the premium package. It's $1,250. It gives us the blind spot assist. It gives us the keyless go, so you just got to have this in your pocket, and you can open the doors, start the car, as long as your foot's on the brake. Then we get the Sirius XM radio with 6-month all-access trial. And yeah, so that's the premium package for $1250. Then there's a multimedia package. There's a lot of packages, huh? Multimedia package is $2,200. This package gives you the command navigation with 8.4-inch screen, the touchpad controller, the no-charge navigation map updates for 3 years. You get voice control. You get the SiriusXM traffic and weather with 5 years of service. And you get the in-dash DVD CD player, right? So that's your multimedia package right there. Then you have what? Then you have a smartphone integration package, and that gives you Apple CarPlay. That gives you Apple CarPlay, and that gives you Android Auto. And both of these allow you to use limited apps on your phone. You can check messages, do your music, do your map and navigation, all that. That's $350. A lot of manufacturers selling cars that are a lot cheaper than this just give you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's worth noting. And then there's this parking assistance package. It's $1,290. There's the active park assist that can help you with parking spaces. There's the surround view camera system. And there's that hands-free access to open the trunk. So there you go with that. That's $1,290. And then lastly, and it says this is a no-cost option as well. I'm kind of confused on that, but at any rate, we have the driver assistance package, which gives us the active distance assist distronic. Let's just call it cruise control. It's a fancy way of saying cruise control. Then there's the active steering assist. There's the active brake assist with cross traffic function. There's the Pre-Safe Plus. Like I said, this can get the car, if it thinks that an accident is imminent, it'll start to prepare the car for an accident, all that there. There's the active blind spot assist and active lane keeping assist and a speed limit assist and an active, and then they're back to that speed limit control. So yeah, there's all the packages. Lastly, let's take a quick look, because there's not much here, at the warranty and services, and then we'll do the build-in price. Okay, so like I said, there's not much under warranties and services. They talk a little bit about a prepaid maintenance, like I said. There's a Mercedes-Benz warranty. It seems to be pretty basic. There's also you could also CPO a car as well. There's a standard 48-month, 50,000-mile new vehicle limited warranty to a 24-month unlimited mileage option for CPO vehicles, and then there's service and repair, there's collision centers, and all of that. They're factory trained technicians, yada, yada, yada. So now that we know all that, hey, we've learned everything there is to know about the 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe. So what there really is left to do is actually build and price this vehicle. Yeah, it starts at $47,300. Where will we end up at the end? Let's find out right now. Okay, we're ready to go. So, yep, starting price, $47,300. I already kind of said it. I like the Designo white, diamond white metallic. Ooh, it's expensive. It's $1,515. Apparently, I don't care. I'm getting it. Now, I know enough about building and pricing Mercedes that before I choose a wheel, I'm going to come down here and decide, do I want that AMG line? And the answer to that is yes. The night package deal, I don't really care about that, because all it really does is add some gloss black accents. I do want the AMG line. To add that feature, we must also add one of the following. Some kind of, well, by default, they give us some kind of either, you got to choose some leather or MB text. We are going to take by default, they give us the cranberry red MB text, and yeah, that's fine. We'll go in and select leather in a minute. I do want this exterior lighting package. I think that's cool. The active LED headlamps and the adaptive high beam assist, it's $800. And what else do we have to add to that? Blind spot assist, keyless go. Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's do that. I like these brushed aluminum running boards with the rubber studs, kind of just like the pedals, the sport pedals. That's $670. And now, by default, we have these 20-inch AMG wheels and not the ones with the black accents, right? Those would be the ones if you did the Nightline package. So now we're up at $53,885, and we still have a few other tabs to go. Let's get into the interior. Oh, before we do that, right below were these accessories. And none of these accessories I really want besides, well, actually, I kind of like the carbon fiber look side mirrors are kind of fun. And I like, I don't know which one of these spoilers, they just look to be basic black. But I want a spoiler. I like the projector logo light. That's fun. What else? I think that's probably about it. Now, here's what I know about the illuminated star. The illuminated star always looks cool. The reason why you hardly ever see the illuminated star is because as soon as you option a vehicle with any kind of safety tech and it has that Distronic or anything that's monitoring front end stuff, you lose the star option. So if you see one with the star, that means it's not a very heavily optioned car. So we are not going to put the star on ours because, well, we're probably going to be getting some other things. Now we can move on to the interior. All right, here it is, the interior. We can see a virtual walk around. Try not to go too fast of the interior. It's quite nice in there. Now, oh, look at that. We can do the Designo black Napa leather. I'm all over it. It's expensive, but I'm all over it. Now, to that, we have to add the dark brown linden wood. All right, well, that's fine. That's fine. Wow, look how nice that look. I don't mean to do that. Look how nice that looks in there. We'll leave the wood. The leather seating package. Well, I guess we already have a black Napa leather, so we don't need to worry about that seating package. What else do we want? Heated steering wheel? Yep, we want a heated steering wheel. Heated rear seats? Yeah, I think that's nice. To add that, we also have to do the ventilated front seats. That works out because I was going to do the ventilated front seats because I have never tried that feature. And, okay, we'll have to manually add the ventilated front seats. The reason why, I think, is because it's because of our seat selection. You know what? It's because of our seat selection because we did that Napa leather, and it's trying to add this leather seating package. So I can't manually add it. Just know that I do like, and I guess I can't add the heated seats either. I guess we can't do any heated seats because I can't add the leather package because we did the Designo deal. So that's that there. We'll leave it there. How about this? The top stitch MB Tex upper dash. Can we do that at least? Yeah. All right. So that gives us something a little nicer. We don't need silver seat belts. I do like the ambient lighting. That's cool. Is there anything else down here? Yep. The illuminated front door sills. I like that as well. I think we got everything. Let's go to the next one, which is entertainment and convenience. Okay, here we are in entertainment and convenience. We have the premium package, right? We better get that smartphone integration so we can have Apple CarPlay. I do like the bigger screen. I don't really care about the multimedia package. I don't care about all this other stuff, but you know, since I have the smartphone package, I'm not going to worry about my navigation because I can do my navigation through either my Apple CarPlay or my Android Auto. So I'm going to not do the multimedia package. We're already sitting at $57,000. I do want that head-up display. That Burmester sound system, it's an upgraded sound system. 13 speakers, 590 watt. Yep, I'm down for it. 850 bills. That's real cheap for Mercedes. You better get on it. The 3-zone climate control, I like that a lot as well. Here they just talk about standard features. These accessories we can certainly skip over. It's just electronic accessories, cords and whatnot. Let's go over to performance and safety. We get over here, and then what do we have? We got the parking assist and the driving assist package. I'm okay on either one of those. Let's do the sport exhaust system, though. Not only enhances performance, but also generates the characteristic sound signature of AMG. I like that. It's only $350. To add that feature, we must add what? Yeah, we already have the AMG line. Okay, well, we should be good. Hopefully it hasn't moved our AMG line. We better go over to the exterior and double check real fast. No, it's still there. And now we're sitting at $59,000 and change. We have the AM Sport exhaust system, the blind spot assist. I don't think I'm going to do any towing. Even though we can tow 3,500 pounds, I'm not going to worry about that. Service and care. I told you, we don't get into the, if you watch this channel enough, you know I don't get into prepaid maintenance, financing, all that stuff. We don't worry, we don't do all that. We just like to find out the features, options, building price, and get a ballpark figure on what it costs to put one in our driveway, garage, whatever, out on the street where we live, whatever. So we've gone through it all. Here we are at the summary. Okay, so there we go. We're sitting at $59,495. Life for this vehicle started at $47,300. We added $6,100 in exterior options, $1,500 in change in interior options, $4,200 in entertainment and convenience options, and $350 in performance and safety options. So yeah, you got a $60,000. It's about the going rate. I mean, most vehicles that you like these days. And somehow, look, we've got our red and black interior again. We better go back and fix that. Hold on a second. Okay, now we can do that over. Now we can see the Napa leather. So now we're actually sitting at $60,595. A little bit more. But yeah, now we have... Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, I think I finally got it right now, and I know what's up. Now we're sitting at $61,195. This is the third time's the charm, I guess. Now here was the deal. To get the AMG line exterior package, when I hit the Designo quilted leather, I wasn't reading. You probably caught it. I didn't. It removed the AMG line. You can't have that quilted interior and the AMG line. So I went with a basic black leather. That was an extra $2,000. And then I put the AMG line package back on there. So now we've got it spec'd out the way we want it now. And now we're sitting at $61,195. And you know what? It's not a bad price. I like this vehicle. I think it's got plenty of power. It's got lots of features. We got the heads-up display. It's got everything I want on it. How much horsepower do you really need? So I think it's great. That said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this build and price review of the 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 4MATIC helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.